At this point, anything Travis Scott touches in collaboration with Jordan Brand or Nike basically sells out. And same with this shoe. And most of the times, his colorways, his shoes do deliver nice materials. They're very, very sleek in terms of color choices. Unfortunately for this time, I do think the images look better. CJ1, T-Rexx, Jumpman Jack, Green Spark. And the shoe first dropped on March 28th for $205. Very expensive shoe considering that it's pretty bare bones. But we first did see this in the 2024 NBA Finals. Travis Scott was wearing them courtside in a game between the Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. And it's finally here. And first impressions of this shoe. I actually had this colorway in my March must-haves video because I do really like this Jumpman Jack shoe, like the shape itself, I love it. But in images, I thought the green was just a little toned down. It wasn't as bright in your face. I thought the green was maybe not this green, but slightly darker than what I'm seeing in hand. In hand, I'm not a fan of this shade. It is just, ooh, it is like a Sharpie on your foot. I can't help but think of that. And I get it, if you're a Celtics fan, fine. But if you're not, let me know what you think about this colorway like in general. And the box of the shoe, this is a pretty regular Jumpman Jack box, so nothing too special. And one thing to note, this box is relatively heavier than like just the usual Jordan or Nike box. Definitely like how sturdy it is. And in terms of the materials, it is just nubuck, so all over. And the nubuck does feel pretty good. I won't say it's like super premium or anything. Some special releases gets better nubuck than this, but it does feel decent at least. And for a shoe that's $205, it better be at least decent. So even on the swoosh, it is nubuck. On the strap itself, the only thing that is not nubuck is that ankle collar area where that's like mesh. And moving up the tongue, of course, you will get that very distinct CrossFit strap that is an inspiration from the Air Trainer 1s. One of the best shoes that's ever been designed, and it comes with black laces out of the box, and it also comes with 2 extra sets of laces. So one in the same type of very bright green, and the other kind of this like lighter seafoam green type color. Out of the 3, definitely sticking with the black. I think that is the only one that I would go for out of those 3. The green on green for this type of shade of green is just a little bit too much. And then moving up the tongue, you will see a Jumpman logo, but it's slightly custom. You see those 3 little lines on the top of the Jumpman head. And then moving around to the booty of the shoe, you will get that very familiar Travis Scott insignia. And in terms of the cushioning, the Jumpman Jack does come with a foam midsole. If I had to guess, it's probably like TPU or polyurethane injected foam. And the overall cushioning here is pretty firm. So parts of the outsole does rise up onto the top. So you see that actually provides some stability, like side-to-side support. And this outsole here, very different. It's got jack right across. You don't really see herringbone or like the usual concentric circle patterns that you see from like a lot of Nike shoes or past Jordan brand shoes. And in terms of the insole, I wouldn't say it's like the best, but it is decently thick. And in terms of sizing and comfort, I am a wide and flat footer. For the Jumpman Jacks, I just go true to size. Fits me really well. One of the rare like Nike or Jordan brand shoes that fits me like a glove. That's why I love this silhouette so much. It fits my ugly feet very well. And I must say, even though the cushioning and tech setup is pretty ancient, there's not much to it. It feels pretty firm. It is decently comfortable. Like it's not like a Air Force One where you feel like you're walking on tables, or like an old Nike Dunk or anything ancient like that. It feels good around your feet, underfoot, even though it lacks a lot of modern day technology. In addition, this shoe is supposed to be like a very versatile shoe. You can like wear these casually as well as train in them at the gym or something. And the flatness to the ground, like it's relatively low profile. A lot of people who like to lift, squat, deadlift, things like that, they do like that feeling. So I can see a lot of people using this as a gym shoe, but I personally would not spend $205 for that. And that brings the total sole score of the CJ1 T-Rexx Jumpman Jack Green Spark to 24.5 out of 40. A pretty low score compared to other general releases. Now first, it is colorway. I like green overall, but olive green or like dark green. This very bright highlighter type of green, just not it for me. And I thought, like I said at the beginning of the video, I thought that this green was slightly different from images. It didn't look just so bright. It's just, I don't like it. Like, that's a reason why I don't love a lot of those lucky green colorways. Put aside my lack of care for the Celtics aside, just in a vacuum, I just think it's a little too bright. So not really for me. In terms of the materials, I think the nubuck here is actually pretty decent. You would expect something at least decent for a Travis Scott related shoe. Wouldn't say it's absolutely delicious and premium, but it's good. And in terms of the comfort, this is the thing I like the most about this shoe, which is very surprising because it's very, very bare bones in terms of tech. But for some reason underfoot, it just feels good. And around your feet, I can't quite describe it. You have to put these shoes on yourself to like really feel it. Low to the ground, lightweight compared to some other very old, like casual Jordan shoes that I wear a lot. So yeah, decently comfortable shoe. And in terms of the versatility, I actually think this silhouette, like colorway aside, is a very wearable shoe. It's not something you can wear like to a formal occasion, but everywhere else, like casually in a kind of exercise or activity setting, you can wear these as well. You can pull it off. In terms of the wearability of the colorway though, this is where it's tough. You are wearing like a Sharpie on your foot. This green is so green, and it's bright green with the outsole there too. It just, you put these on, people automatically will assume you love the Celtics. As a non-Celtics fan, for me, I just think this in a vacuum for a general audience is not the most versatile colorway. In today's throwback of the day, speaking of green, it is the Ray Allen PE of the Air Jordan 13. Ray Allen has one of the best PE collections ever as a Jordan brand athlete, and he actually broke Reggie Miller's three-point record in this shoe in February of 2011. Of course, Steph Curry would go on to beat that, and this is not just a general release Jordan 13, it was for him. You see Ray Allen's logo on the tongue itself, as well as the usual Jordan 13 setup. I do really wish, even though I don't love the Celtics or anything, I do wish Jordan Brand would release a ton of his PEs, like those Jordan 20 PEs, Jordan 14 PEs, Jordan 18s. Come on. Some of them look really nice, and you can see the green here doesn't look so bright. It's a little darker, a little muted. That's what I like. I've actually really liked all the colorways of the Jumpman Jack that has released so far, at least off the top of my head. You got those varsity red and black ones. I have those. You have the other kind of slightly different colorway that's really nice as well. You have the dark mochas, very nice shoe. I reviewed that too. This, to me at least, definitely the weakest of the bunch. But if you're a Celtics fan, these might be just perfect for you. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Soul Inclined. Let me know what you think of the CJ1, T-Rexx, Jumpman Jack, Green Spark. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come, so wear your shoes